Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to repair a broken capillary tube that I found yesterday, and I'll try to put a link wherever it goes up there. But spoiler alert, I had to change my vacuum pump oil 5 times. Here it comes. There's 3 little baby chickens. I gotta be careful because that mother will attack me if I get too close. Well, I'm trying to put this where y'all can see. This is where I've had a break in my copper line, and first I'm gonna try to pull this little piece out. If I can't, I'm probably gonna cut this anyway, but right now, let's see if I can get that out. Got it. That makes part of my job a little easier. Just going to show you how much of that was, almost all of that was in that little tube, and sometimes that can be difficult to remove. I think I may just cut this right here, and I'm gonna start flowing nitrogen and we'll get this all brazed up. This is how you cut capillary tubes. You use a file. The triangle files are actually better, but it's hard to find one with a handle on it. And I'm trying to be real careful not to move this too much because I can cause a fracture right there. I'm gonna saw on that just a little bit more on both sides, and then we're going to bend it back and forth. All right. If y'all see that, I have used the file on both sides. I just have to make sure I have a good opening right there, and then resolder it in here. And I'm probably going to resolder that right there while I'm at it. I used this test lead to poke in there and just make sure I have an opening. You just need a tiny little opening, and then we can yeah, that's sliding in there good. I do worry about trying to re-braze this joint right here because this is right there, and I'm gonna have to I've been working on trying to get y'all a better view. Sometimes it's hard to get a good angle of what I'm doing. Everything's so covered in oil and grime right here. Alright, I got some nitrogen flowing. I have this joint to do right here. I'm going to do this one. This is a heat shield back here to protect this pressure switch. And then I'm going to do these down here. I didn't want that to happen. Alright, let's heat it up and phone's ringing. Sorry about that. So those joints look solid. I'm gonna just tidy up that one and try to make sure it don't leak. There's so much dust around here. Maybe while it's pulling the vacuum, I'll clean some of that up. Alright, that looks solid. We got to do our dryer. And it looks like I got 5/16 or something here. Looks like we got, I'm not sure if that's quarter or 5/16. I think it's 5/16. I'm gonna see if I have some kind of bushing or something to help make those fit correctly. I need to pressurize this now and get some bubbles and test tightness. I think all my joints are solid. All right, I got that one pulling a vacuum. I had my gauges, I didn't have the hookup right. I did that in a hurry yesterday, but I've got a duct crew that is needing some parts, so while it's pulling a vacuum, I'm gonna go deliver those and I'll come back. So let's see how it does. All right, I'm back. We're stuck at about 1,000 microns. Look at all that moisture that has come out of this system. So I'm about to change that oil real quick. So we just drain that out. So we're already dropping. That system had been open to the atmosphere for a while. I might have to do that again. That is the second batch of oil, so we're fixing to change it again. All right, this is already my third batch of oil. It's pulling down a little bit more, but I'm gonna have to change this at least one more time. This system was sucking in ambient air because the pressure switches were bypassed right here. We're gonna change this oil again. Alright, so we've had 3 oil changes. That is starting to clear up a little bit. Maybe we can start pulling into a deep vacuum. After 5 oil changes, I was finally able to get a deep vacuum. I'm just wanting to pressurize slowly. I don't want to get oil on this. I was unable to put my removal tools to block this off. I couldn't put them on there. So I'm wanting to slowly pressurize. You see, I've only doing a couple of ounces. And yes, I'm doing vapor. Don't criticize me because I'm trying not to ruin my vacuum gauge here. Make sure we got it. We are still in a vacuum. I just want to make sure I have pressure on that before I take it off. Alright, we got about 10 psi. Now let's hope I didn't ruin this. Yes. That thing had a lot of moisture in it. I have already been here almost 4 hours now. Alright, let's hook this back up. There wasn't much butt vapor in that one. See, my weight has not really changed. Alright, after what I added with the other one, I need to add 6 pounds and like 8 ounces. This is one time when that dryer is critical. This might be an old R22 system, but that had a lot of moisture in it. I started doing this because I was getting false readings out of this right here, so I was wanting to be able to check them. Okay, we are really close. I may have overcharged that a little bit. I got 16 degrees subcooling and about 5 degrees superheat, but it's kind of cool inside. I'm not gonna mess with it unless we have a problem when it comes to the heating. That right there is where I'm gonna leave it. I got to be really careful. Well, I guess that's why the board is bypassed. Alright, so I hope y'all enjoyed that video. I am going to recommend a defrost board and a preventive maintenance on that one. I did not do the preventive maintenance while I was there because it took me nearly 5 hours. So I always estimate 4 hours when I have to open up a system. Sometimes it could be an hour and a half, 2 hours, but this one got me. Thanks for watching, guys.